Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, famously said, "Better to trip with the feet than with the tongue." Imagine yourself amidst a heated argument, an unexpected setback, and stinging criticism. In these moments, our natural instinct might be to react impulsively, adding fuel to the fire. Stoicism, however, offers a different approach, the power of silence. Stoic silence isn't about cowardly retreat. It's a strategic pause, a moment to harness true strength within. It's about choosing composure over chaos, reason over rage. So while the storm rages around you, silence allows reason to take the helm, guiding you towards a response rooted in virtue, not impulsive emotions. Stoicism emphasizes cultivating virtues like wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance.
These virtues act as a compass, guiding you towards making moral and ethical choices in every situation. When faced with a situation that provokes a strong reaction, choosing silence allows you to act in accordance with these virtues rather than succumbing to anger, pride, or fear. For instance, imagine a colleague taking credit for your work. Reacting with anger might feel justified, but silence allows you the space to choose a response rooted in justice. You could calmly address the situation with your colleague privately, or let your future actions and continued excellence speak for themselves. Epictetus reminds us, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. We can't control the words or actions of others, but we have absolute control over our own reactions. Silence allows you to choose a response driven by reason and virtue, not anger or frustration. A fundamental Stoic principle is understanding the difference between what we can and cannot control. External events, other people's actions, and even your emotions are largely outside your control. However, you have complete control over your own thoughts, perceptions, and reactions. Let's say your boss gives you an unreasonable deadline.
You can't control the deadline, but you can control your reaction. By choosing silence, you avoid escalating the situation. You can then focus your energy on developing a well-reasoned plan to meet the deadline, or communicate the challenges to your boss. Choosing silence allows you to detach from negativity, maintain your inner peace, and become the proverbial eye of the storm. Stoic silence empowers you to focus on your inner domain, choosing to respond virtuously within the circumstances you're presented with.
Life is full of situations where we might receive criticism, some fair and some unfounded. Marcus Aurelius stated, "It's not the thing itself that bothers you, but how you think about it." By reframing criticism, we can transform it into an opportunity for growth. Epictetus advised, "Don't talk about your philosophy, embody it." This means responding with calmness and integrity, letting your actions and quality of work speak for themselves. As First Lady of the United States, Eleanor Roosevelt faced significant criticism and scrutiny. Instead of reacting defensively, she focused on her work and let her actions speak for themselves. She said, "Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway." Stoicism emphasizes living in harmony with the natural order of things. This means accepting the inevitable challenges and setbacks that life throws our way. Choosing silence allows you to acknowledge the situation for what it is without resisting or clinging to a desired outcome. Imagine your flight is delayed. Getting angry won't change the situation. By choosing silence and accepting the delay, you can choose how to spend your time productively, catching up on work emails, reading a book, or practicing mindfulness exercises. This acceptance fosters inner peace and resilience. Engaging in arguments fueled by ego can escalate the situation further. Silence allows you to step back and choose your battles wisely. Remember, winning an argument doesn't always equate to winning peace.
Mahatma Gandhi often practiced silence as peaceful resistance and reflection. His regular days of silence allowed him to connect deeply with his principles and maintain his composure in the face of oppression.
It's common to encounter boasting at social events. Stoicism teaches the power of restraint. Rather than countering with your own achievements, maintain your composure. This shows confidence and self-assurance. As Seneca said, "He who does not wish to be outdone by greater benefits should not return one benefit with another, but many at once." Respond to empty boasts with the quiet grace of your actions. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors in the world, is known for his humility. He often emphasizes the importance of quiet, thoughtful action over boasting about his successes. Anger can be overwhelming, but Stoicism offers a refuge in silence. Marcus Aurelius noted, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" When angered, take a moment to pause and reflect before responding. This prevents escalation and promotes constructive solutions. Nelson Mandela, after spending 27 years in prison, emerged without bitterness. Instead of reacting angrily, he chose the path of reconciliation and peace, transforming South Africa. False rumors can be damaging, but Stoicism advises us to remain silent and let our integrity speak for itself. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." By not reacting to rumors, we allow the truth to emerge naturally.
Loss brings profound silence. Stoicism teaches acceptance and reflection. Seneca wrote, "The day which we fear as our last is but the birthday of eternity." Embrace the silence that follows loss, using it to reflect and grow.
C.S. Lewis, after the loss of his wife, explored his grief deeply and used it to understand the human condition better. His book, A Grief Observed, reflects his stoic approach to coping with profound loss. Patience and silence are powerful when confronted with ignorance. Despite fierce opposition, Galileo chose silence, knowing that truth stands on its own. Marcus Aurelius stated, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." By maintaining silence, we demonstrate strength and wisdom. Martin Luther King Jr. often faced ignorance and hatred with patience and silence, allowing his actions in peaceful protest to demonstrate the power of truth and justice. Injustice demands a stoic response of calmness and reason. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Bear and forbear." Nelson Mandela exemplified this by choosing peace and unity over revenge. This approach transforms personal and communal strife into opportunities for growth. Epictetus taught, "If someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation." Choosing silence over retaliation shows self-control and wisdom. This not only diffuses conflict, but also demonstrates inner strength. Jackie Robinson, the first African American to play in Major League Baseball, faced constant insults and hostility. He remained silent and let his talent and character speak for themselves, breaking barriers and inspiring change. By incorporating these core principles, silence becomes a powerful stoic tool you can leverage in various situations, de-escalating a tense situation. A well-timed silence can often act as a firebreak, preventing a heated moment from spiraling out of control. Choosing not to engage creates space for both parties to calm down and approach the issue more constructively later. As an African proverb suggests, a wise person speaks when it's time to speak. A fool speaks when it's time to listen. By choosing silence, you demonstrate wisdom and allow for a more productive dialogue when tempers have subsided. Gaining a clearer perspective. Emotions can cloud judgment in the heat of the moment. Silence allows you to step back and see the situation more objectively. This clarity allows for more thoughtful communication and better decision-making. Promoting thoughtful communication. Silence can often encourage the other person to reflect and potentially self-correct. Not adding fuel to the fire creates a space for more productive dialogue once tempers have cooled. Protecting your inner peace. Your inner peace is your most valuable possession. Choosing silence protects you from negativity and maintains your emotional well-being. This inner strength allows you to handle the situation with composure and grace. As an African proverb says, "The teeth do not see poverty." Similarly, choosing silence in the face of negativity can shield your inner peace and maintain your emotional well-being.
By incorporating these principles into daily life, you can cultivate inner strength and wisdom and navigate challenges with calmness and integrity. So next time you find yourself in a situation that triggers a knee-jerk reaction, remember the power of silence. It might just be the most powerful tool at your disposal. Stoicism isn't just about silence. It's a way of life that empowers you to respond to life's challenges with reason and virtue. As you practice Stoicism, Silence will become a natural and powerful tool in your arsenal, helping you find calm and inner strength in the face of adversity. And before you go, if you're looking to master your emotions even further, check out our video on anger management. Don't let anger control you. Learn how to take control, stay calm, and not let anger hinder your success. Click the link to watch now. Thank you for joining me on this journey of wisdom. Remember, silence is not passive, but a powerful, active force. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for more inspiring content on self-improvement and finding happiness.
Let's get a conversation going in the comments. Don't forget to share this video with anyone who might find it interesting. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourselves.